Our world is full of strange and mind-blowing geological formations, some so mysterious that even scientists are still trying to figure them out. Over millions of years, the powerful forces of nature, wind, water, fire, and ice, have sculpted the earth in unimaginable ways. And just when we think we've seen it all, another jaw-dropping discovery is made. Today, we're diving into some of the weirdest and most unexplainable holes on the planet. These gaps, craters, and sinkholes are enough to give you chills. And we're counting down the 15 most mysterious. Before you accidentally step into one of these, let's jump right in. 50. Mysterious holes in Siberia. Siberia, one of the coldest and most remote places on Earth, hides some of the most puzzling geological wonders. Among them are two massive crater-like holes that have left experts scratching their heads. Could they be the aftermath of a crashing meteor or even evidence of extraterrestrial life? One theory suggests these holes were formed when underground gas deposits were released, causing the frozen ground to collapse. But here's the kicker. As climate change accelerates the thawing of permafrost, we might start seeing more of these strange sinkholes pop up all over the region and beyond. 14. The mysterious glory hole in Lake Berryessa. Imagine a lake with a gigantic hole right in the middle, where water seems to disappear into the earth. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, welcome to Lake Berryessa in California, home to the famous glory hole. This giant drain was originally designed to prevent the lake from overflowing, but thanks to extreme weather, it's been sucking down thousands of cubic feet of water more often than anyone expected. Boaters beware. One unfortunate swimmer got too close to the vortex in 1997, and tragically, she didn't make it out alive. 13. Lady Bower Reservoir's giant drains. Speaking of giant drains, let's head over to the Lady Bower Reservoir in the UK, where two massive holes have been terrifying locals for decades. When water levels get too high, these shaft spillways open up and huge amounts of water swell down into the ground. Kayakers have even tried getting dangerously close to these whirlpools. So if you're thinking about it, consider this a warning. That's one thrill you don't want to experience firsthand. The mysterious moving sand dunes of Indiana. Sand dunes are usually known for their beauty and tranquility, but something strange is happening at Mount Baldy in Indiana. In 2013, a young boy was swallowed by a hole that opened up in the sand out of nowhere. Luckily, he survived, but now scientists are racing to figure out how these hidden traps are forming. It turns out that the area was once covered in trees, which have since decayed, leaving hollow pockets under the surface. Step in the wrong spot, and you could vanish without a trace. Creepy, right? Guatemala City's sinkhole disaster. Imagine walking down the street in a busy city only to have the ground beneath you suddenly vanish. That's exactly what happened in Guatemala City in 2010 when a gigantic sinkhole opened up, swallowing entire buildings in its wake. The crater stretched 60 feet wide and plunged 300 feet deep. What caused it? Experts believe it was a combination of human activity and a burst underground pipe. But one thing's for sure, it's a stark reminder that the ground beneath us is never as solid as we think. The Louisiana sinkhole that swallowed a forest. Sinkholes don't just open up out of nowhere. They can be slow and terrifying events. Just ask the residents of Bayou Corn, Louisiana. One day, a forest of trees began to slowly sink into the ground, and within moments, the entire area was gone. What's even scarier is that sinkholes like this one are happening more frequently, especially in regions rich with oil and natural gas deposits. This event was caught on video, and trust me, it's something you've got to see to believe. The Dead Sea sinkholes. The Dead Sea is disappearing, and with it, the land surrounding it is collapsing into dangerous sinkholes. As water levels drop by about 3 feet per year, fresh groundwater is seeping into the salty earth, dissolving it from below. The result, a rapidly forming series of unpredictable sinkholes that are swallowing everything in their path. It's becoming so dangerous that some experts are questioning if we should even allow people to visit the area anymore. Deep in the icy wilderness of Russia is one of the largest man-made holes in the world, the Udaknaya Pipe Diamond Mine. This gaping pit is over 2,100 feet deep and has yielded millions of carats of diamonds since it was discovered in the 1950s. But once the diamonds are all gone, what happens to the hole? Will it be left to become a dangerous, forgotten scar on the landscape? Only time will tell. Hidden deep within China's Guangxi forest is an enormous sinkhole that's so large it has its own ecosystem. Researchers only discovered it recently, but when they descended into the cave, they found lush greenery, unique rock formations, and even underground rivers. It's like something straight out of a fantasy novel. And who knows what other hidden worlds are waiting to be discovered beneath the Earth's surface. Next on our list is the eerily named Devil's Sinkhole in Texas. This giant pit plunges over 350 feet deep and has been the subject of local legends for centuries. Some believe it's a gateway to another world, while others simply marvel at its natural beauty. But what makes this sinkhole particularly mysterious is its nighttime visitors. Millions of Mexican free-tailed bats. Every evening, these bats come swarming out of the sinkhole in a massive spiraling cloud that's so large it can be seen on radar. It's both mesmerizing and a little unnerving to witness. Now, let's talk about a hole so terrifying. It's known as the Door to Hell. Located in the desert of Turkmenistan, the Derwish gas crater has been burning for over 50 years. It all started when Soviet scientists accidentally tapped into an underground cavern filled with natural gas. To prevent the gas from spreading, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. But decades later, the fire is still raging, lighting up the night sky and earning its sinister nickname. This infernal pit is both a tourist attraction and a stark reminder of the power we unleash when we tamper with nature. Our next stop takes us to one of the coldest and most remote places on Earth, Antarctica, where Mount Erebus, an active volcano, is home to some of the most mysterious ice caves on the planet. These caves, formed by the volcano's geothermal heat, are a labyrinth of frozen tunnels and chambers that remain largely unexplored. Even more fascinating, scientists believe these ice caves could hold clues to ancient microbial life isolated from the outside world for thousands of years. If this sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, you're not far off. These caves are being studied to prepare for future missions to Mars, where similar formations could be hiding beneath the surface. Coming in at number 2 is the colossal Mirny Diamond Mine in Siberia, a man-made hole so massive it's visible from space. This giant pit is over 1,700 feet deep and was once the largest diamond mine in the world. While mining operations have mostly ceased, the Mirny mine has left a lasting scar on the landscape and some eerie stories in its wake. Legend has it that helicopters flying over the mine can be sucked into the hole due to strong downward air currents. Whether fact or fiction, the Mirny mine remains one of the most impressive and mysterious holes on Earth. And finally, at the top of our list, we have one of the most iconic and awe-inspiring natural wonders in the world, the Great Blue Hole of Belize. This stunning underwater sinkhole, located off the coast of Belize, is nearly 1,000 feet wide and over 400 feet deep. From above, it looks like a giant blue eye staring back at you from the ocean floor. The Great Blue Hole is a diver's dream, attracting explorers from around the globe to its crystal clear waters. But despite its popularity, much of this underwater world remains a mystery. Divers have discovered stalactites, ancient cave formations, and even signs of life that suggest this hole may have been dry land thousands of years ago. What other secrets does the Great Blue Hole hide in its depths? We may never know. From fiery craters to mysterious underwater sinkholes, these 15 incredible formations remind us just how strange and unpredictable our planet can be. As we explore deeper into these enigmatic holes, it becomes clear that the Earth still holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. Which one of these mysterious holes surprised you the most? Please let us know in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join us on Hole and Tunnel. We're constantly diving into fascinating mysteries from around the world, places that will spark your curiosity and ignite your sense of adventure. You don't want to miss what's coming next. So subscribe now, hit the notification bell, and become part of our exploration family. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next adventure.